Hi there. We just finished our Vipassana retreat and it was absolutely amazing. Staying in silence for 7 days is beyond anything you can ever imagine. People underestimate the power of silence and underestimate the power of just stopping. Why classic Vedic meditation is so powerful is because you move beyond the ego self by stopping every physical action you are in. So I usually tell my students meditation is not a 5 minutes a day or 15 minutes a week practice, because scientific research shows that real meditation, only real classic Vedic meditation done with a mantra can give you the results, the best results in your life, because only when you stop all activity, you just stop, do nothing, sit effortlessly, watching your breath, using a mantra, no one talking, no music, no one guiding you, no imagination or no imaginary techniques or no technique, just sitting there effortlessly, give the best results. Because only when you do it, and only when you do it for 20 minutes, the prefrontal cortex of the brain gets activated. Why is the prefrontal cortex so important? Because it is the government center of our brain. So when the prefrontal cortex gets activated, our executive center gets activated, and we start governing our lives with a clear vision. We start having clarity in our minds. We start connecting with our purpose, with who we are, beyond the world's reality. We all have an inner calling, and the only way we can connect with that inner calling is by just stopping and moving beyond action. We are human beings. We have the human and our being. If we stay in action throughout the whole day, we connect with the human side. But if we stop and go deep within, stay effortless for at least 20 minutes, what happens is we start connecting with our being, our real, true selves. And then the more we do it every day, in the morning and in the evening, the deeper we connect with our being and who we are, and our presence in the world starts changing. Because when you connect with your true being, that being is silence, it is peace, it is fulfillment, it brings us clarity, it brings us health, it heals us, it connects us with our purpose, our inspiration, who we are, not with the ego self, but who we truly are, why we are here, and we start tapping into an unlimited library of knowledge and wisdom. And basically, any question you ever had about your life gets answered. And that wisdom gives us this kind of like subtle feeling of being safe and being home. And you kind of like, you're deep in your home and you carry your home, the home within you, everywhere you go in your life. So we tapped into that home. We deepened into that home during the Vipassana course. And the most amazing thing about classic Vedic meditation is when you start practicing it regularly, at least 20 minutes in the evening, 20 minutes in the morning, the prefrontal cortex stays activated. So first thing, research shows that for the prefrontal cortex to get activated, you need to sit down effortlessly, preferably with a mantra, at least 20 minutes, not 15, not 10, not 19, 20. Second, that prefrontal cortex stays activated for only 8 hours, 9 hours. So if you want to stay connected with the executive mind, if you want to govern your mind, govern your emotions, govern your life, and go beyond the animal self, which is the human self, the dying self, and tap into an unlimited potential and unlimited consciousness, that can only happen if you meditate in a classic way every 8 hours which we do in the first level in our crystal clear mind formula. So we meditate like that for 2 years. And after 2 years, when you are ready, when you are deep into your silence, we go into the second level, which is an advanced course, and then get ready for Vipassana, which is the third level in crystal clear mind, and also third level in our consciousness. There are 7 layers of consciousness. There are 7 layers in our consciousness, the last layer being Zen, which is having the ability to live life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in a meditative mode. So that's where we are heading towards with our students. It usually happens in 7 to 10 years. When you move on those levels, on the 7 levels of the consciousness, it eventually happens, but it takes time. You can't force it. It happens by itself. We do some mind transformation exercises. We have different educational packages at Nevşah Institute, which helps transforming the mind, transforming the judgments, transforming the biases, so that you can get clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer, and the prefrontal cortex stays activated, and you can tap into creative, and then you can tap into the creative levels of the mind, which is the level of the mind, the level of the brain, which differentiates us from the animal kingdom, and we start experiencing life with a new presence. And after Vipassana, what happened over here is after Vipassana, after 7 days of silence and also fasting, we have some students who are water fasting. We have some students who are just taking a couple of green juices a day. We have some students taking more juices, but it's a physical, emotional, spiritual detox journey as well. And what happened right now at the end is, at the end of the retreat today, they tapped into this eternal silence and peace. And they got so used to being in that energy, they are literally bringing that home, and they will be able to stay in that meditative stage for the rest of their life. So that's the result of the third level of meditation. You realize that there is no beginning and there is no end in the meditation practice. It doesn't begin or it doesn't end, because actually our being, what we're tapping into, is unlimited. It's eternal. It just goes on and on. That silence and that depth, balance, life energy, the source, it's eternal. And when you really tap into that for 7 days, we usually meditate 8 hours a day, 10 hours, sometimes 12 hours, 14 hours. When you stay in that vibe and stay in that energy, you realize that you don't have to sit down and meditate to be in that, but you can literally bring that home with you, and you can literally bring it into your daily actions and daily activities. And that's what happened in this Vipassana course. Our students are leaving this place with a great gift. They will be able to stay in that meditation for the rest of their lives. They will not, they do not anymore have the need to begin the meditation or end the meditation. They can just go on vibrating in that deep, deep, silent, subtle state. So if you too are interested in going on a deep, deep spiritual journey, if you too are interested in tapping into that level of consciousness, you can get information from our website, Nevşah UK. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please click on like and remember to subscribe to my channel.